This speech is to inform my audience about technology and how it is overused, relied on, and how it takes time away from people. Back in the 1800s, they didn't use technology like we do now. Back then, they associated with people face to face. Also, they used their time wisely by working in the house and on land. They didn't rely on technology like we do now. I want to inform you about how technology is taking over society. We'll look at how technology is being overused, more relied on, and how it takes away time from us. I use technology every day, so I know what it's like to become more relied on technology. For instance, to use Google to look up information and to use technology to communicate with others instead of having face-to-face conversations. Technology has changed over the years by becoming overused. First, we'll look at how technology is being overused. The overuse of technology has cut down on communication. Technology is affecting our mental health. Technology is also affecting development. Technology is being overused because we would rather have conversations on our phones to text people or to email them instead of going out and having a real conversation with somebody. When you go out to eat, you will see people on their phones instead of communicating with the person sitting right next to them. Now we'll look at how technology is being overused. Now we looked at how technology is being overused. Now we'll look at how technology is being more relied on. The second thing we will look at is how technology is being more relied on. We rely more on Google to do the work for us instead of doing the work ourselves. We rely more on our phones to have conversations for us instead of having them face to face. We rely on technology to do our work for us. We can easily look up a question that we have in Google and it will give us the answer right at our fingertips. We don't have to do much work. All you have to do is just get on your phone and type in a question you have and the answer will pop up for you. Now that we have looked at how we are relying more on technology, now we will look at how technology is taking away our time. Most people would rather watch TV than go outside and play. Some people will spend 8 hours on their computer a day. That's 8 hours you will never get back. They would rather watch TV, be on their phones, than go outside and maybe take a hike or do something productive instead of being on their phones. 8 hours a day is a lot of time that you will never get back. 8 hours is something that you could be doing something productive. You could be doing homework. You could be paying bills. You could be washing your car. You could be doing something that you need to be getting done instead of being on social media, things like that. Technology is revolved around everything we do. We need to disconnect from them and spend time with family. Anytime you go out, you will see people on their phones instead of connecting with family. You gather at social events and they'll be on their phones instead of connecting with family members. That is not a very good way to spend time together. They would rather spend time on their phone when they can do that anytime than to spend time with their actual family. Today, we learned how technology is taking over society. We looked at the use, how technology is being overused, the reliability, and how it takes away from us. One final thought is that technology has taken over our society, and if nothing changes, it will continue to get worse. If people continue on this path, it will only get worse from here. And I can't imagine what it would be like from here since we're already on our phones every day. Who knows what the future will hold if technology keeps growing and growing, with people still continuing to be on their phones or on social media or technology.